I'm really simple. Outside of basketball, I'm really passionate about my family. Like I really love my mom. I'm a family-oriented person. I like random things. Like I like art. I like music. I love poetry. I like to read. So I'm a thinker. So I think I'm really passionate about growth and learning and honestly leadership. Those are the three things that I think I'm really passionate about. I love to study and read anything that's dealing with like religion and faith. I love studying and listening to any type of podcast, on leadership, and I like random things like art and just poetry and just literature, things like that. I think the future is bright. Like I look at where we've come from, Coach Butler and myself, in the journey that we've been on, since year one, and where we are right now, we've completely turned the program around in the right direction. And I think the future continues to hold success for us because we're going to do the same things that got us to this point. And that's working hard, that's having faith, and trusting in God, and making sure we're doing right by the players that God has given us to coach. So I think if we continue to do those things, the program will continue to take off. The process of getting to this point, as far as in year one and getting to now, it's really been like a fairy book story. I think it's something honestly that could be for the movies. Like last year, we went on such an amazing run. Finishing the year 15-3, playing for a regional championship. And when I think about when we first took over the program in year one, I think we finished the season with 7 players. And we were barely getting by, like barely scraping. And I joke with the girls, we always meet in this circle at the beginning of practice. And I just still get overwhelmed that we have a full circle, like a big full circle to touch hands, because in year one, like we barely have enough players to really field the team. So just seeing last year, just being able to reap the fruit of our labor, going on that magical run with our first recruiting class, those kids that bought in when we didn't have anything to sell, and they really took it and they ran with it. They got the program going in the right direction. They made us respectable, and now when we go into places and when people come here, you have to think differently about Coahoma women's basketball, and that really means a lot. Like we take pride in it. And that's not something that we want to just let go of because we had to work so hard to get it out of the ground and get it respectable. So, and a big shout out to even the first kids, the group that were here when we first got here, the group we inherited, because they did leave something for us to build on and for us to continue to recruit kids to sell our vision. You really feel like a proud parent to see them sign scholarships. Like Ashanti Backus just got an offer the other day from Delta State, our point guard this year. Nakia Cheatham is getting looks. And then also the kids from last year, when they text back or they call back, they still FaceTime like, hey, Coach, I'm doing well. Or even if they're struggling, they're getting in games and they're participating, they're having a chance to have another college experience. Yanni Cockrell, she's at Dillard now. She texted me and said, Coach, I had 22 the other night. And so it just lets us know that we did things the right way. And if our kids are still calling back and letting us know how we're doing, like they're still representing Coahoma now. And they're proud of what they did here, and also they can carry Coahoma with them so other coaches can know, like, hey, Coahoma's putting out players that can come to college and help produce and help us win games. So that's just going to be great all the way around for the future and also now. Coach Butler, I call him my guy. His little son, Eli, I call him my guy number 2. I just love Coach Butler and his family. But Coach Butler, like, everything that we've accomplished, it's all been together. Like, I consider us a unit. I don't go out and say, well, this is what I've done. I always say this is what we've been allowed to do. Because when I first took over, when Coahoma called and offered me the job, I really feel like God just kind of dropped in my spirit to call, Coach Butler. I didn't really have any other person to consider. It was like that's the one person, that I wanted and I called. And he said, Coach, he called me back and said, Coach, I'll go along with you and support you in your vision. And that's exactly what he's done. Like he is completely bought in. He doesn't have an ego. I let him excel in his gifts, and we do things separately well, and we don't have to intertwine or cross and be intimidated by each other's gifts. But we completely support each other. We fit together like a glove, and he is one of the main reasons why we are so successful. He works extremely hard on scouting reports. Getting us out there on social media more. He takes over our strength program where we're always ready to compete. So he's just completely invested, and I'm extremely thankful that if I had to start a journey, that's the greatest person I could have started a journey with, and I'm just thankful that we are having a chance to see the fruit of working so hard. So Coach Butler is a blessing. I'm thankful to be able to work with somebody with such a great character. I just really want to thank everybody really for all the support that they've given. I want to thank the fans for coming out. It's really great to have so many fans out for women's basketball. And I know when we first got here it was kind of a struggle a little bit, but now I think fans are anticipating and asking us, hey, are y'all playing tonight, or when you guys play again? And so that's exciting to see that we have so much campus support. Like the students say, Coach, we'll be there, we'll be loud and proud at 5:30. So I just want to thank all the community support, and especially the students on campus, for being excited about women's basketball. It's a good feeling for us. I would like to say to the future potential student athletes that that can play college basketball at the collegiate level, that Coahoma is a place that you really should consider. I think we do an unbelievable job of developing our players to get better. You will get better from the day you get here to the time that you leave. You'll grow as a person, you'll grow as a student, you'll grow as an athlete, and then you have an opportunity to go to the next level. So this is not the Coahoma of the past, to where they're at the bottom of the barrel and it's an automatic win on the schedule. So we have a respectable program now, and we're really proud of what we've accomplished here. And I think that we can offer some of the same things that other programs are offering. And so I think this is a great place for anybody that's trying to get better. I think this is a great place to be.